My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. I also have no idea what is happening to my face. I don't know if I touched something, I don't know if I ate something, I don't know if I used something new, but what better time than now to try out a new concealer. I decided to get the, what is this, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. I can read, yes. It's medium full coverage. I really don't know what I bought. I just know that a lot of people like rant and rave about this, and I decided to finally try it because, first of all, there are more things happening on my face, and it seems that they finally have a shade that is light enough for me. I don't know when this came out, but it's called 095 Cool Ivory, so maybe we're gonna find out. I don't know, maybe because I've been wearing a mask more often now. And like I wear fake glasses too as like an eye shield, so like maybe that's what this is from. I really don't know. So here we have it, and disclaimer, I mean, if you've been watching me for a while now, you know that I am not a concealer person. How does, like this? Hi, my name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. So is this what they talk about, like the real beauty gurus, when like it takes forever to see anything happen? Oop, I see something. Yay. Okay. So I'm just gonna do what I've seen people do online. Ooh, that's kind of a lot. I mean, I'll try some under my eyes, I guess, because why not? This feels weird. That's interesting. That's a look. So what do I do? Just kind of pat this in? I guess I could use a sponge or a brush. Alright. I mean, I guess the shade is, oh, no, it's not. The shade looks better in person, in my mirror, than it does in my camera. In the camera, the shade is not okay. Or at least it needs to be maybe blended out more. Well, once I put like bronzer and blush and stuff, maybe it'll be okay. Alright, on the other side, let me try a damp makeup sponge. Just like a random makeup sponge. That may have dried down already. Shoot. How do people do this? Okay, that's again, better out here. In there, it's a look. I may have actually found something that is too light for me. That is hilarious. Honestly, I feel like I missed. I feel like here is where you want to conceal, and here is where I got the product. Anyway, let's move on to down here. That kind of burns. Is it supposed to burn? I don't think so. It could honestly be, though, whatever reaction is happening on my face. May not be the product. That didn't do much. Not that this is live or anything, but send help. Someone tell me if I'm doing this wrong. I feel like I have like a constellation or something over here. That can't be right. And it's probably not the product. It's probably me. I don't know what to say. What about, let me try a brush. Let me try to go further in here. And this is a Moda complexion brush, BMD 185. I do occasionally use this for foundation. I do feel like that's better. The shade is still questionable, but the blending and coverage I feel like is better. And it definitely looks more blended in person. In the camera, like, I don't know, I feel like you see where everything stops. Let's try down here again where it burns. Okay, in person that's better. In the camera, something else. Alright, I think we're gonna stop here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder on top. That's what I usually do anyway. And underneath, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I used the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, the SPF 50 foundation in 102 Fair Porcelain. And on top, I'm going to use 110 Porcelain. You don't need to see this. You've seen it before. Okay, so I put on my normal layer of powder. I don't know what I look like to you guys right now, but in person it looks okay, a little light. What I'm looking at in the camera is like real ghost-like, even for me. Normally, if you haven't seen this before, normally what I do is I put on this foundation and then I put on a layer of powder, and then any area that needs like extra coverage, I just go in with some more powder, which I know some of you are probably cringing at, but that's how I do it. That's how I've done it for a while now. So like, you can still definitely see things. So that's what I would do at this point. I just take some of the powder and put it like right where I need it, and like I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? But I don't know, I just figured let me try a concealer to try something different and to not, I don't know, like just have so much powder on, and maybe this would stay better. But I mean, I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong or if I don't like concealer, or is it the concealer itself? I don't know. But the few concealers I've tried, I just don't seem to like what they do. Alright, so that's with more powder on. So definitely more coverage now, but like I said, you can still see things. But even when I just use my powder method, I mean, you can still see things, but not, you know, not as prominent, and like that's enough for me. But I feel like if I'm using a concealer, you shouldn't be able to see anything, right? Anyway, when I come back, I'll have the full face on. I'll have bronzer, blush, highlighter, eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick, and we'll see if that looks better. Should I do one of those cute things like the real makeup gurus do? How'd I do? Alright, so this is what I look like. I definitely feel like the bronzer, blush, highlighter, and just the overall makeup look helped. Like I said, you can still like see things happening, but I definitely think it looks better. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, just because again, if I'm doing something wrong, if this is not how concealer really works, let me know. But I just feel like if I use actual concealer rather than just putting on extra powder where I want it, it should look better. I feel like it should have more coverage, it should look smoother, and I just don't see that much of a difference between this and what I usually do. I mean, maybe under the eyes, but even then, well, not too bad. because I definitely get like creasy and liney under here. But I'll have to get back to you at the end of the day, either in the video or in the description box, just to let you know how it wore, and I don't know if I had any allergic reaction or something, but how would I know with all this going on my face? Alright, so it's the end of the day. It's been quite some time since I put everything on, maybe 10-ish hours. I also had a virtual karate class. This over here looks okay. You know, it's hard to judge because like my face was itching probably from whatever was happening on my face, and I did scratch like here and here. Here seems to have not held up too well. This looked better before. There was nothing else over here. This held up pretty well. And under my eyes, let's see, I don't know how much you can see, but I have to say, I feel like it looks pretty good. I feel like a lot of concealers, or at least, you know, ones I've seen or ones I've tried, they really like cake up and crease and get liney under your eyes. And I mean, you see some of that, like, but really not a lot. So that I'm definitely happy with. I think it's definitely worth another shot. Do I need a different color? Maybe, but I will at least play around with this. And also, anywhere that there was concealer, it's definitely matte, and that may be because I set it, but like you can see where my foundation like was, I mean I powdered that as well, but I think you can see that here, and like these spots here are definitely matte. Well, maybe not down here. Everywhere else. So, like I said, not thrilled with it, but I think it's worth another shot. This was only a first impression. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye. See you next time.